Okay. Catchpole, Boarhead, Regarth. First of his name. Second of his name, actually. Pretty shield. You got a cool looking build.
Ain't that right?
Just in case you forgot. You're looking kind of cool. It came together somehow. So here we are. We left off. Yep. There you go. You did some things.
Right.
You know, you dealt with your ceaseless discharge.
Ugh.
Generally,
Nasty.
well, you know, you just put some acne cream on that, and you should be okay.
That's all it takes?
Acne cream and get out of high school.
Okay.
And then you won't have to deal with the discharge anymore.
Perfect.
You know? We talked about this this covenant you joined a little bit, and you rang the second bell.
Yes.
And in doing so, we saw a big boy got up and did big boy things.
That chain was massive.
So, in truth, right, like, there's always a continued recommended path. But at the same time, you're pretty strong now. You actually pumped a couple levels. You're hitting hard. You got a good weapon by your side. And
yeah, surprisingly, like I didn't expect it to. I didn't expect to fall in love with it. I'll be serious, because spears and like long pole things, I'm like, I want to swing a sword. But then I started using it, and I was like,
I didn't expect it either, you know. But there it is. And you got a real dramatic R2 for big flare
that I won't do here.
No, no, you shouldn't. But so the thing is that you are pretty tough, and that means that like you can go pretty much in whatever direction you feel like wandering right now. Okay. Even I would say that you could comfortably wander in most directions. There might be, I would say there's like perhaps one or two that are like you'll notice a difficulty wall, but in terms of places that like you have left like unfinished business, so to speak, you know,
like that's the skeleton path at Firelink.
You have the skeleton path at Firelink.
There's down at New Londo.
Yep.
There's the green forest area near the basin with the door.
Correct.
There's the new demon area with the lava shit.
That is there. That's a little tougher, I'd say.
Yeah.
That might be better to save. But the others are, yep, those are all on the table. And there is, but importantly, there's also the forest basin.
Yeah.
And then there's the gates.
Valley of the Drake.
Yeah, you could. That's a bit.
I'll say it right now. I'm feeling skeleton area.
Okay. So the thing is that like, but like Valley of the Drakes is again, that's you could probably, it's a bit tough, but you could. And then you've got the actual gate that opened up that the giant pulled, right?
The Sen's Fortress, is that it?
That is the name.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Which came up.
Yeah, it came up at some point in a few stories that the characters were saying.
So, yes, there are a couple of choices.
Okay.
And you're good enough to handle whatever you're feeling.
Did I come here?
No. You didn't, and this is just locked. But
okay, there's a message that says try humanity, but
well, so the main thing to concern yourself with, I guess, with anything in here is just when you feed her that 30 humanity, you'll open up access to something.
So that might be the door that they were talking about. Okay. Alrighty then. So it's been a few days. Let me just... this is down towards the bad stuff.
You also... So just as we were recapping all the areas, right? The forest area, you went in, you did the butterfly,
Yeah.
right? You in Darkroot, in the garden.
Yes.
There was the basin,
Yeah.
which was like the second like side path, and there was also that door that needed, the 20k souls to open.
It needed some crest or something.
Yeah, exactly, the crest of Artorias, which Andre was selling for 20k. And again, you can work your way back to that door without opening it, but it's a long way to go, and I honestly think, like, it's pretty cumbersome without it.
Alright, so...
and furthermore, you don't get to access the bonfire right next to it, so I personally recommend opening that door regardless, but...
Cool.
At some point.
At some point we can farm the 20k souls. Or maybe I'll do another area and it will give me enough souls to get it.
And the thing is with a lot of these areas, like, there's some good shit to pick up as you pick one or the other, so there's some great equipment, some great rings, some stuff that you'll like, all things considered. But you're liking the sound of boning up?
Yeah. I went there earlier and they were giving me a hard time.
Okay.
And it's time to show them what I'm made of.
Okay.
I can probably just run.
Yeah, if you sprint to, not to the right, because that's where the other guys are, but actually to the left, you can hit that elevator. If you have the ring on, you do.
Oh my god, there are so many of them. Hey, chill, guys.
Interesting. Apparently, if you die down here and you go to Firelink, you can see your souls in the swamp. Huh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Ho, 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 ho. Wow, they don't let go, eh?
Oh, they can't climb ladders.
Yeah,
so you're gonna be
fine.
Yeah, I mean, the connected world is really something interesting in this game, and it's impressive. And if you can see your souls all the way from Firelink looking down, that's like, that's fucking cool.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so right there is where I'd walk off, generally.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
So...
Bunch of ladders all the way up top.
Uh-oh.
You take a couple ladders up, and then you got those boys. And then the valley. I also discovered that the respawning enemies after you get too far away from them is unique to this. It's a unique problem to this this build.
Oh, it's not this way, right?
No, more ladders. To this to the remaster.
Yeah, this is a ladder that I always forget. Higher.
And I'm sure you will recall as you arrive, but keep in mind you no longer have access to the bonfire at Firelink Shrine.
That is true. Oh, yeah.
So you're going to want to choose where you sit wisely.
I had not thought of that.
Yep. Right now you're in front of the fair lady.
Right here. Man, Blighttown sucked. I can't believe how terrible it was.
Aren't you glad it's over with?
Oh my god. If I had to go back in there...
But look how much cool shit you got.
That's true. I did get stronger from it.
You got way stronger from it. Think about you walking in from the depths for the first time, seeing the color change, and think about you now. You know? You literally came through an arc, and now you're returning to the world, and like you've learned how to do some shit.
Damn, it wasn't enough.
You're not quite Goku teleporting, but you fucking power leveled, you know, internally.
It's the fundamentals, you know.
The stray lesson.
That's what's important. The stray was so.
The stray lesson.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Will continue to be referenced.
He saw me from really far.
Yeah, these two are specifically meant to pop together. You have to be careful and kite them one at a time if you want to avoid this situation.
Oh no, I try to.
Yeah.
That's good. The one was almost dead. Swing. All right. That's a big range.
Yeah.
There we go. More dung pies.
With that, yeah, I think we can officially say the closing ceremonies of BlightCon have finally finished.
Usually you leave the hotel at like 10:30 a.m.
We gotta hit the airport, man.
Yo, we're gone at 6. Didn't even sleep on Sunday night.
Call the Uber. Call the Uber. We out.
Never again.
I'm wheeling your fucking shit on the sidewalk.
So over the bridge, through the door,
yep.
Back to Firelink. What about them bonfires, though?
What about them bonfires?
Not yet.
I mean,
the door.
If you would like to, you can go sit at like. That's where you came from.
Oh, this is the door. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a left and a right. If you would like to, the safest quick route, I would say, would be to a bonfire, at least, would be Andre's bonfire.
Okay.
Because then you can just run through the church, hit the elevator.
Yes.
And it's, not as bad as, like, sprinting past enemies that are, like, close to you.
Okay. Hello there. The shrine. So high. Oh, my lady. Still gone. Let's talk to some people.
I don't know if anyone has anything new, but always helpful to find out.
Look.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
You won't do anything.
Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Okay.
Different than usual?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's making reference to something that smells real bad. Now, we're feeling pretty clean today, yes?
For now.
Although you coming out of BlightCon, maybe he's talking about you. But maybe with the snoring and the noises and stuff, maybe do you recall anything like that?
I do recall that. I was going to ask about it. I was here over there near the waters, and there was something snoring, but it was not it.
Yeah.
That wasn't it, was it?
Why don't you go find out?
Dude, let me talk to my friends first, because I don't know them.
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why? What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, let's talk. Tell me about it. There wasn't even a question in there.
You are currently showing off some amazing pyromancy that you found.
And even him, he's like, whoa.
Because you found the fucking mother
Yeah.
of the art. If you choose to show it to him, he's going to probably do what he can to find out more, whether or not that results in anything beneficial.
So if he goes to talk to her, will he do something bad to her?
Will he make it to her?
He might not. Okay, so if I want him to stay here, I should pick no. Okay. But damn, that sucks. I would have shown him everything, you know? Okay, I guess I'll pick no. Sucks to be you, buddy. I'm really sorry.
I see. I suppose I was mistaken. In any case, I definitely trust you. Apologies, my friend. Forget that I said anything. Why?
And then he asks you again.
What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it.
Until...
I've never seen anything like it.
So, this is a brake pump that I'm fully willing to step in and let you know that this character, they try to basically have him at every possible turn. This is the second time now, actually, that, like, you can just lose him over nothing.
Yeah.
And you probably need this. And I'm okay letting you know that that's a, like,
I was mistaken. In any case, I definitely...
that's a bad end choice.
Okay.
I have no problem letting you
That's
know that.
crazy.
Otherwise, he's gone. Otherwise, he's done.
This game is so mean.
It really is. And
Like, he's like, hey, you got some new shit. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
in as much as I understand, for some people it's the rite of passage, and or because everybody says yes the first time,
Yeah.
and then he gets up and then he goes down there and he doesn't fucking make it, and then you're done,
That's rough.
right? So it's just one of those, like, ambush things, and it's like, let's not make, like, you're like, for someone who might go holy shit and then go wow and then replay the game on their own time, new game plus it, learn more, and etc. That's one thing. This is a one-time LP. We're moving forward. You're literally gonna lose access to anything else you want to get from him.
That's cool.
I have no problem stepping in and just letting you know that.
Thank you very much. Maybe the Iron Flesh? I don't know. I got 3k souls though.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
Thank you. Sorry. Do I have... Oh, I just have the soliloquy, like...
Yeah, I mean, look, there's definitely a point at which you can get whatever you feel like until you're done with his list of wares.
Yeah.
And you're doing so. You're just avoiding.
Hey, I got friends, you know? There's a new person. I'm gonna say hi to everybody I know. Introduce myself at the right moment, at the right time.
Two things are first.
There's nothing new with you?
Reggie's like, can I do anything except, like, whatever that is? Please.
Good rings. Would it be worth buying this catalyst?
You currently have one.
Yeah.
Goodbye then.
Held.
Do stay safe.
I need some new ones. Because I have that one and another one that I can strike with, right?
Then you better find yourself some better magicians.
Okay, he's still here.
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, To think I swore to protect you with my life.
Did you coward out?
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this.
Probably.
Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Okay.
So
The lady's gone.
it seems things didn't quite work out the way he expected them to.
Okay. Okay. Nothing else to say to you then. Now. What's going on here? Friend or foe? Friend. And there's a hole in...
Are you trying to lock on?
Just, you know, from far away to see if it's something bad.
I mean, you could lock on to the bird.
Really?
Yeah. You see it?
Can you kill the bird?
It has a life bar.
Oh, but I don't want to do that.
Look at the bird. It's to your right.
Like,
Stop walking and just pan the camera upwards. And pan it up there.
yeah, there is a live bar.
Yeah. And if you're not next to the wall, you can probably lock onto it. Okay,
Well, I did see the live bar. Oh, there
yeah,
we go.
yeah, just not where the camera's gonna hit the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bird's a friend. You know. But anyway.
I've been corrected. Damn, so where'd you come from?
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Anything bad will happen if I go yes? May I go yes?
I'll step in to intervene on choices where I think you need to know.
I'm gonna go yes.
Everything else is up to you entirely.
Perfect. Yeah, I am seeking enlightenment.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Oh shit.
So, he serves a function, but keep talking,
Yeah,
I guess,
let's
just to make
talk
sure
for
he's
now.
done.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Go to the trap house. Got it.
Those who seek the realm of
All right.
lords must brave Sen's
said it all.
fortress.
And
a deadly
he also
house of
described,
traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
He also described the destiny for you.
Yeah.
Those who seek
Okay, nothing
the
else to say.
many- Fate.
So,
The opening lines, that is to say, you're to succeed.
yeah, Lord Gwyn.
And something about
Undoing the curse of the undead.
by linking the fire.
Okay.
So, Frampt over here,
Nice to meet you.
the primordial serpent. I had a lot of questions about what the fuck a primordial serpent is, but they don't seem to be guess what? There aren't any thorough answers.
Okay.
But he shows up and he says what he says. But he also is someone who you can feed items to. He will chew them up and spit out souls. Right?
Oh.
Sometimes the items are going to give you more souls than, like you'd expect, and that's good. Other times they get chewed up and would be less souls than consumable. So, for example, if you can feed him a boss soul, he'll chew it up and spit out a number of souls at you, and it'll probably be less than if you were to just pop it yourself, for example.
It would be less
in some cases.
Okay.
But he's essentially a soul seller in that you can feed him things to trade for souls, right?
Okay.
In some cases it's more, but it all depends, right? Every item has a value. So that's what feeding items are about. You just have to, like, be aware that whatever you choose to give him, or, like, he'll chew up whatever, you'll get a number for that.
Okay.
And that's what they decided the game's the number would be for that thing. You can also
some things he likes and sometimes he doesn't like it.
Yeah, sometimes you'll feed him and you'll get a lot, sometimes you'll feed him and you'll get less.
Okay.
So it's a bit like the crow trades in that way, in that, like, if you're trying to grab some souls desperately, this is one way of doing it. He also chews up shards, chunks, and slabs.
Yeah.
And generally, what that does is he will, depending on what type of shard, chunk, or slab you feed him, he will return you smaller increments of that. So, let me pull it up just to be 100% sure. But if you feed him like a slab, for example, which is like the rarest super upgrade for the final tier of weapon, he'll chew that up into a number of chunks of a certain color, or type.
So he will chew it into more of the lower
exactly
ones.
Or you feed him chunks and then he gives you a number of shards of a certain type.
Okay.
Not that feeding him a slab is a good idea, but just to say that, like, for upgrade materials, if you ever got some upgrade material you weren't interested in using, you could feed it to him and he could chew it out and spit out something that you would be interested in getting, in case you didn't feel like farming them.
Yeah.
Or like doing like a bunch of like slime runs in the depths, or so. Like the slimes that drop from the ceilings, you can farm them for green if you want to make a divine weapon, but that might take a while. Or if I'm like, I'm not going to be using my red, I'll just give him a red chunk and then he'll bite it up and spit out a bunch of green shards, and such. So, yeah, that's a thing. I'll pull them up just so I can completely have the list of what gives you what. But that's what Frampt does. He serves a function of chewing shit up.
Wow, dung pies have a high soul value.
You can feed him shit for $200 if that's what you're into.
I mean,
surprisingly,
one time. Did you like that? I guess so. You want more?
It's money. You have a couple of things there. The highest paying things, looking at this list, are like, a lot of things are just like, a couple hundred here and there. Humanity gives you like 1,000 each. Twins are for like 2,000. Boss souls get chewed up and spit out into a number of souls.
Yeah, 8K, 10K.
Yeah, there you go. But there's a number you get from just popping the soul itself.
True.
So you want to make sure that, like, that's worth it, because if I'm not mistaken, some of them are more, some of them are not. Yeah, and then you can set like rings and sets and orbs, all that shit. So anyway, I mean, it's a way to make some money if you feel like ever doing that. And then you've got the ore, the upgrade stone stuff. Well, you're in the wrong menu right now. You're in the item feed menu. right? For the upgrade, you'd have to go into like one of these ones specifically, and yeah, like large shards. Just say no for a second. But like large shards give you 5 regular shards. One chunk gives you 5. Or no, one chunk gives you 3 green shards.
Okay.
You know, and like one slab gives you 2 chunks. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's it. Anyway, this is Frampt.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
What if I went down there?
What if you went down there?
Okay, I wanted to go to skeletons, but I got 3k souls too. Maybe I could sell him a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, the bonfires are far too.
They are far.
Okay, so let's hit the elevators,
Yeah.
go to the bonfire, and then we'll come back here and maybe jump down the hole.
Do you want to explain your train of thought? What's possessing you to think about jumping
To
down
jump
there?
in the hole? I don't know. What if there is something there? Where did he come from? No. Wait, I could throw one of those stupid rocks. I don't know. There's a big like thing that opened. What if there's something down there? It didn't scream. Did it fall on him?
Anyway, do you want to sit somewhere before you do anything?
Oh, it fell on him. Yeah. I'm gonna go sit at the bonfire first. But, yeah. It seems like a really deep hole, though.
Sa. Who the fuck knows? Anyway. So yeah, he snores.
Came from somewhere.
He snores and then pops up once you you ring a ding ding.
I see.
And our crestfallen buddy's not too fond of it. Because all that snoring and all that stench, that's the sound of progress. That's the smell of progress. You know?
So it was across at the end.
Don't let anybody poo-poo
And there's this thing here.
your healthy, pungent progress.
Bing! 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 There we are.
People who don't smell like that haven't gone anywhere.
So I would need about 7k souls to level up. Interesting.
I mean, FYI, you just popped a bunch of levels.
Yeah.
Like, because you got 20k and then
True.
you did another little, you know.
What
So
about upgrading my weapon?
You need twinkling.
Oh,
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged? I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors
Yeah, you've said
of a
that.
divine blacksmith who resides there.
Yeah, how's he
Those who
doing?
get stumped in the catacombs
Ooh.
seek him for divine weapons.
about that. So if I wanted...
To improve your catch pole, you're going to need some more twinkling.
Okay, and that's super rare.
I mean, eventually you'll be able to purchase it, but that's not right now.
Yeah.
That's eventually.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
And this is where I fought the Titanite demon.
You sure did.
And then down
garden.
there... Was the garden?
and then the garden to the basin,
Yeah.
and
okay.
the garden to the door
The weird door.
with the which like we said, Crest of Artorias. He sells it, 20,000 souls. Open that door. Fun times ahead.
All right. So, back to Firelink.
I forget what. Do you remember what the last trades you made with the crow were?
Yeesh. Oh, you're stumping me there.
Okay.
You want to drop some stuff?
Well, just if you haven't been there in a minute, it is true that some of the stuff that you might have now that you didn't have. Well, you went back and you traded the vermifuge.
Yes.
For the scale. By that point, I think you would have traded some of those moss clumps, but the moss clumps traded for twinkling.
Ah. Interesting.
So if you did want to get twinkling, you could get some right now by trading one of each of these moss clumps. That's the fastest way to get some twinkling right now if you wanted some.
Yeah, I'd be down actually.
Cool. All right.
Okay, so it's on top on the second floor here.
If you're looking for an excuse to spend your souls.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, don't forget it's 2,000 apiece to upgrade it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's worth it. That's a good use of your money.
So, let's go to the big bird nest. Do not fall. Nope, over there.
Yeah, so that's the one thing about the trades with Snuggly the Crow, as she's named, which is very cute. Is you got to keep track of what you trade and what you don't, because it's once per game, and yeah, you can easily forget your rewards. Keep a little mental checklist.
Yeah.
You like that?
One and done.
You like that?
I do. Oh, damn. Bigger range than I thought.
It's satisfying.
Not bad.
You give me warm. Give me soft.
Okay. How about some moss? So, blood red.
One at a time. Yep. Drop one.
Continue.
You give me
Bam.
Twinkling Titanite. Then purple.
Take it off your quick bar. Yeah.
Purple. Drop one. Yo, I'm gonna get buffer. Gonna get better
More
weapon.
than you even needed. Not that you even need it. But yeah, there you go.
you
Uh-oh.
you
That is the thing, is,
give me soft.
oh no, microphone.
It's moving away from me.
Feeling yourself too much.
Oh my god, okay. Twinkling. I'll fix that on the next load.
Okay.
And a blooming.
Yeah.
My last one.
You can buy them for 4,000 apiece, if need be. But yeah, admittedly, something you can always do is if you go and, like, start a character out where you're like, I know exactly what materials I need or what rings I want to get, you can just beeline it straight to those things. You know,
At the market.
especially with the master key,
Give me.
that like the starting gift. But then you trade off. Look at that,
2 of them.
Yep. So you got 4 twinkling now. More than enough to at least get your next upgrade. I don't know if you'll get 2 upgrades out of it, but you can definitely get 1.
Would I need to pop more souls?
It was 2,000 per upgrade.
So
You're good for 2.
okay, but I need to.
Your next upgrade required 2. The one after that might be required 3. If it's 2 and 2, you're fine. If it's 2 and 3, you're not.
So
Just
don't go on the right side.
just make your way back down. The smart way.
It's a big fall.
It's not a small one. And you're gonna need to sit. That doesn't work anymore.
I'm gonna need to sit. Oh,
Yeah.
it's over there.
That Firelink instinct.
No, I didn't want to go far link. I was just I fell there and I didn't realize the door was this way.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Andre.
Yep.
He knows how to pound that metal.
Stora. Did you know that he also knows how to pound that metal at an incredibly high speed?
Really?
So there's a funny meme video from years ago where they basically just took Goku's dialogue and dropped it as Andre's pounding the hammer. And he's like, "This is a regular Super Saiyan," and he's like, "Ding ding 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 ding," and this is what it means to go further beyond. It just fast forwards the video and puts a bunch of fucking effects on it.
Oh, there's a lot of meme shit.
And it's just called, it's just called Andre smithing at an incredibly high speed. I think high might be misspelled too on purpose, like doggo running at an incredibly high speed. Anyways,
Just nonsense.
10 years of Souls memes,
Yep.
Reggie. 10 years.
I'm catching up. I'm catching up.
Well, hello, used needle.
And I think it plays Initial D music.
Okay.
2? You want to see that number? Oh, well, yeah, 162. 174, 160, 188. Scaling stays the same.
Damn. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Yeah. I noticed with upgrades, you're just like, whatever, make it better. Like, +2, +3. Well, like, yeah, but like, see, if you care about seeing the numbers, you can see them go real big, because now you're about to fly over 200, which means you're going to swing for magic damage higher than the Drake Sword was doing at the
Solo.
at the beginning.
One more, baby. And now I need 4 for the plus.
Over
5.
200 is always pretty solid. Against things that don't like magic. Or
Don't get yourself.
so.
All right. So that's done.
Damn, you've got a near maxed out weapon, and you've just begun.
Oh, I'm just getting started. So this way is Sen's Fortress.
Sure is.
Okay. All right. Well,
Good memory.
helps
'Cause, like-
sometime to go over the footage.
True. True, because you're writing the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I remember in my brain I was just like, oh, it's that big fence where the fat guy was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Aha. Can't
Yeah.
get me now.
Dude, you're swinging a really strong weapon. For this point in the game, you're swinging something heavy.
Yeah. I could feel it in Blytown
Yeah.
when I switched from the sword to that. I was like, oh, okay, this is doing work. Doing business. With a big D.
Let's see how it holds up in some of these other areas.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong's gonna happen. I'm just gonna lose a few souls, right? Geronimo! Okay, alright. Man, this should give me the option. There should be something down there.